Yeah, all good.
Yep.
Okay, chop chop.
All right, crack on.
Michael, congratulations, off and running. Didn't look as if you enjoyed that match particularly, though.
Everyone who knows me knows I don't enjoy games like this. Of course, in patches I think I played all right, but and so did he. But yeah, his pace and everything it's a bit boring, I think.
Is this now preparation to get yourself ready for the Winmau World Masters at the end of the month, these two events?
Of course, that's the most important one. What's the first important one on the calendar? So you need to make sure you're ready for that one. But yeah, all the top players they're here not for nothing. You know, I mean, everyone wants to win events like this, and I'm always giving it 100%.
Are you ready for this year? Because this is potentially one of the biggest years of your career.
We're gonna see if I'm gonna be ready.
Are you fully aware of what's on the line this year with the money you're defending, where you could drop to, and everything like that?
There's so many. There's the Masters wasn't there 2 years ago, so there's a big gap there. And I've proven everyone in the past I can win money like that as well. So yeah, it's you have to perform. Simple as that. And people always look money this, money there. I never look to money anywhere in the world, so I'm not gonna do it this time as well.
Are you relishing this challenge?
Sorry,
Are you relishing this challenge that's ahead of you?
what's that word means? Relishing.
Like looking forward to the challenge?
What challenge? I don't think there's a challenge.
Do you not?
You want to make it a challenge, that's different. You want to make a story, that's different.
No, I think it is a challenge.
That's not a challenge. If you have my capability, nothing is a challenge. You know that.
Love that, Michael. Thank you very much.
Well done tonight, Michael. It's
Very much.
obviously a difficult game and a difficult pace against Alexis. Nathan Aspinall was saying something similar earlier against Lawrence Alagan. What can you do in that situation when you've got so much time between visits?
You need to make sure you stay cool. You know what I mean? It's tough games because I think he's a fantastic player. He won the Asian, I think the Asian tour as well. So you're not talking about a numpty. You know, yeah, maybe he acts like one, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's a good player. So you need to make sure you're aware of what you're doing, and that's not that easy. But you need to make sure you keep on top of your game.
Even with somebody with your amount of experience, is it difficult not to get frustrated in those moments?
Yeah, it's not that you get frustrated, but it's just if you look to all the new players these days, no one is that slow. No one has chalk in his hand. No one is, you know what I mean? He's thrown 25 darts before he releases his first one. But that's his game, so you need to try to adjust yourself. And I know it because I know him for quite a long time. So I'm aware of it, but it's not the most easy thing.
It's been less than 2 weeks since the end of the World Championship. How much focus, if any, has there been on darts during that time leading up to this event?
I was sick for a week, so I missed 1 week. But for the other week, I think I had a full week of good practice and good preparation. But that's the way how it is. Unfortunately, you need to make sure you. There's a lot of important things coming up, especially with Saudi next week, the Masters afterwards, and straight away we're going to start with the Premier League. So I'm looking forward to that.
Is that normal for you to be practicing at this time of the year, or is it usually a time that you like to have
Normally,
off?
normally I'm somewhere at a hot resort somewhere in Thailand or the Caribbean, but now things has changed for me, so I need to make sure I'm on top of my own game now.
Okay. Thank you, Michael.
Welcome.
Michael, well done on that victory. For the first time in a long time, you're no longer the Dutch number one. What does it mean to not have that next to your name anymore?
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me, to be fair. I always said people now probably going to shoot me, but I always said the World Championship counts too much on the ranking. I said it 8 years ago already. But for the rest, I think GM is fantastic. He did really well in the last year, and fair play to him. Now you can have the title as Dutch number one. Have it.
You said that the World Championship has too much sway in the rankings, and that's more so now with the £1 million. Do you think that that should change moving forward? Because we've seen
I,
people
I,
shoot up the rankings with
they,
one good
they,
tournament.
they will change, or at least they will try things, because I know that for a fact, because I know they're looking into it, but that's something that's not, I think the PDC and the PDP are doing it as we speak, I think, back behind the scenes. That's why I think. I hear sometimes things, so that's a good thing.
Just one more from me. A few days ago, Matt Edgar suggested that you may still be suffering from the surgery that you had on your throwing arm. So a few years ago, you had surgery on your arm.
No,
Uh,
I never had surgery in my arm.
was it your hand? I think carpal tunnel syndrome or something like that.
Yeah, but that's, yeah, my hand.
Oh, sorry, your hand. Recently, Matt Edgar has suggested that may have affected your
Oh,
action. Matt Edgar.
okay, yeah. Okay.
But anyway, has that affected your throw? Do you still feel the effects of that to this day?
Of course not.
So
No.
there's no injury there or no concern from
Maybe.
that.
No, I ain't got any problems whatsoever at the moment. Otherwise, I will tell you. You know, I'm an honest guy.
Absolutely.
Whatever goes on, I will tell you. No problem.
Michael, thanks for talking to us. Well done today.
You're welcome.
Hi, Michael. Congratulations on winning tonight. Hope you're
Thank you.
well. You've spoken about some of the other players, and you spoke about Jan coming through and stuff like that. You were very complimentary to the boys before the World Final and stuff. You've always had a lot of expectation and scrutiny on you. A lot of expectation and scrutiny on you. Do you feel like maybe there could be an ease in that this year, and that might help? Or do you think you'll always be under the spotlight? Or do you think there may be a little bit off you this year?
I think I produced too much in my life to not have the spotlights on me. Do you know what I mean? But I don't really care. I put too much. I put pressure on myself anyway. That's the player I'm like, and whatever people think or say, I don't really care. It's just up to me. I just need to make sure I keep, making sure I'm ready for the battles. And for the rest, I don't care what other people say, do. I only need to make sure I'm focusing on my own performances.
And when you've played for such a long period that you have, Michael, how easy or difficult is it to find new things, new aspects to work on, fresh things? Luke Humphries talked a little while ago there about always trying to find the extra wee 5%. Is there wee things that you can...
Yeah, but Luke Humphries only playing. I know, no, but Luke Humphries only playing the Premier League for a few years. That's different. You know, I'm playing it for God knows how many years, and the World Championship. You can't compare me to guys like the Luke Humphries if you talk about experiences. Do you know what I mean? But overall, I didn't make it myself easy over the last years because I put a lot of expectation on my shoulders. But that's the way how it is, and I love to deal with that. That's the way and the player I am. And for the rest, yeah, you have to move on. You have to make sure you keep fighting and keep challenging it.
So on the flip side of what I said at the start, then do you almost need that? Do you almost feel you need that person to drive your thing?
I love it. You need to make sure you have that battle in you. Otherwise, you're never going to be the player you want to be.
Thank you, Michael. Good luck for tomorrow.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right.
Cool.
Any more?
Yeah, just a couple for me, if that's okay. Michael, you spoke about the pressure that you put on yourself. Are you putting any pressure on yourself to make a bigger impact on the Premier League this year? Obviously, you would have been disappointed not to make the playoffs last year. Is that one of your targets for this year?
What's the target?
For the Premier League, how are you feeling about the Premier League this year, having not made the
Premier League doesn't start until the beginning of Feb, so there's a few other tournaments I need to make sure I'm going to perform in before that, like here, like in Riyadh, like the Masters, and then we're going to worry about the Premier League.
So you're just taking it one at a time.
Of course, you always have to do it.
But
wouldn't be fair in the other tournaments. I think the Masters is a really big ranking tournament now. The Winmau World Masters. I think the World Series of Darts events over here in Bahrain and in Saudi. If it wasn't that important, all the big boys wouldn't be here. Simple as that.
Do you pay much attention though to the Premier League selection because that was made recently? What did you think of the wildcard selections and the new people we've got for this year?
It's not up to me, is it? If you look to who deserves it, you can challenge about lots of dart players, but it's not up to me, is it? I don't really care, to be honest.
Okay, thanks a lot, Michael. All the best.
Cheers.
Yes, dan nog...